Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle, and here on my channel I do weekly cash stuffing and budgeting videos. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So today we're doing my budget with me for my living expenses for February week 1. So if you're new, I do 2 budgets a week. So me and my husband, I split our money separately, and we're each responsible for different things. So my husband gets paid pretty much a fixed expense. He owns his own business and he takes home about $3,000 every single month. I divide that by 4 and I do $750 per week. So that's what we're working with today, is that $750, and he covers all of our living expenses. So I am a server and I make cash tips, and that's what I budget on. So mine varies a lot, especially right now during the slow season. During the winter, it's a lot slower. So our hours are cut. It's just a lot slower. I'm making a lot less. So my income is dedicated towards paying down debt. So I do each separate budget every single month, or every single week, I mean. And that has been working out pretty good for us right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing we have to stuff is our bills binder. And for our bills, the first thing we have is rent. Our rent is $16.50 right now, every month. And so I do $415 a week. Internet, I've been paying about $112, and so I do $35 a week. Our water, I budget about $140 per month. So I'm sorry. For internet, I do $30 a week, and for water, I do $35 a week. Electricity, it varies so much. I try to keep keep the lights off if we don't need it, but we have 5 kids that live in this house, so it's really hard to keep up on turning off lights and all the stuff. TVs are constantly on, so I have a buffer in there already that if I need to get to it, I will. So I did cut back. I was doing $50 a week, but because we're only living on $3,000 a month for living expenses, I cut that down to $40 a week, and it's been working okay for right now. We barely started doing $40 a week. We'll see if it continues to be okay. Home gas, I'm also cutting back to only $40 a week. This one was also $50. I don't know if this one's going to be okay because we are in January as I'm filming this. We've been using our heater. We've been using our gas fireplace. I have a gas stove. I cook every single day. So we were doing $50 a month in gas is what we were paying. And this last payment I made for the gas was almost $160, I think. So it jumped up a lot, and I feel like as it's getting colder, it's really cold here. We live in northern Nevada, in the mountains kind of, and it gets really freaking cold. It hasn't snowed yet, really. It snowed once in November, but it hasn't snowed since then. But I take my stepson and my nephew to school every single morning, and they leave at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's 12 degrees. It's so freaking cold. So we are running the heater and the gas fireplace. So gas, I feel is just going to keep getting higher. So I might have to up this one. But I'm filming all 4 weeks today. So you're probably not going to see that one get changed this month. But if my next bill is pretty high, then next month I'll probably end up increasing that one. But next up we have child support. So my husband has 4 kids with his ex-wife. She lives in Canada. So we don't get that 50-50 split custody or anything like that. It's who do you want to live with? That's who you live with. It's just really far. Like I said, we live in northern Nevada, and she doesn't live in Canada above Washington. She lives in Ottawa, above New York. So it's really far. We generally only get the kids during the summer. But since my stepdaughter was 15, she decided she wanted to live with us. They kind of agreed on 15 being the age that they can choose. So my stepdaughter's now 18. She's been living with us since she was 15. My oldest stepson, he's 19. He still lives with his mom. And my other stepson, he's 16, and he has chosen to live with us. And then next month, in February, my youngest stepson will be turning 14, so he can't choose yet. And he's the only minor that is living with his mom. So he only pays child support on one kid right now. And I was budgeting like 280-ish a week, but like because of the Canadian currency, I feel like that was more than we needed. So I cut this one down as well, and we're only doing $60 a week, and I think it budgeted out to like $250. I don't remember, but I think that should be enough for one kid. With the currency changes, it's just kind of unpredictable, but that's what we're doing right now. Subscriptions, we are doing $10 a week. That's for like our renter's insurance, our Netflix, Hulu. I think that's all we're paying on right now for like subscriptions. Prime Video, we have Prime. We do have 2 Amazon Prime accounts that we pay annually. And mine is up in March, and I think I'm going to cancel mine completely and only use my husband's, because he's the one that's logged into like Prime Video and everything. And if I don't have access to Prime without my husband knowing, then it might help my Amazon spending, because I am in a massive amount of credit card debt because of my spending addiction, and 99% of that spending is literally Amazon. So I think like disconnecting myself from Amazon will help. So my annual subscription is up in March, and I'm thinking the end of February I'll just go ahead and like cancel that altogether, and I'm hoping that helps with my spending problem. But yeah, next up we have high priority sinking funds. So these ones are also bills, but they are not due monthly. So it's like not, these ones are taken out every single month, these ones aren't. So my phone bill, we don't pay every month. We have Mint Mobile, and I pay annually. We have 4 lines, me, my husband, and my 2 stepkids that live with us. So they're 18 and 16, so they need obviously their own phone. And it's $20 per person per month. So 4 lines, I do $20 a week. And then trash is taken out every 3 months, and it's about $100. So I do $10 a week for that. Car insurance, we have 3 cars insured and 2 motorcycles insured. So it's really expensive for us. And we have it set up to where we pay it like every 6 months. And I budget $80 every single week, which is pretty pricey. When my stepson starts driving, he still needs to get his driver's license, but he really wants to, and he's working and everything. I'm thinking of giving him one of our cars that I've had since I was 18, 17. I think I got that car when I was 17. It just sits in our driveway. It needs to be fixed up, but that would be like the perfect little starter car for him. And maybe he can start paying, like he would be responsible for gas, obviously. But since he's working, maybe he can pay like a part of the car insurance for that, just to like learn some like bills and responsibilities. That was just an idea that I had. I don't know. One of the kids I work with, so, you know, as a server, you work with like all different ages. But there's a 16-year-old boy that goes to the same school as him. And he is responsible for paying his own car insurance. And so that got me thinking, maybe we could have him do that too. But car registration is getting skipped because we just don't make enough money to pay that. It's just an annual expense that we'll just have to come up with when we get it. Right now, that's just not a priority. And medical and dental insurance, or not insurance, out of pocket. I don't have insurance because I think it's a scam. You guys might think otherwise, but personally, we don't go to the doctor nearly enough to pay monthly for insurance. I would much rather save that money and just pay out of pocket. So I did kind of like panic, and I bought like the cheapest medical insurance that I could find. I forgot to total these out. I bought like the cheapest medical insurance I could find for our family, and it was $500 a month, and that was killing my budget. And we never went to the doctor. In the 3 months that I had that insurance, we never once went to the doctor, and I literally just threw $1,500 out the window. And I was just like, this is such a scam. I do not need medical insurance. I can save my own money, and if we get sick and go to the doctor, we can come up with a payment plan, pay out of pocket, all that stuff. Like, it is, and a lot of I know like the dentist will take or will give you a discount if you pay like in cash, like self-pay. And it's just like, I don't know. I think medical insurance, unless you have like a chronic medical condition where you're going to the doctor constantly, I think it's a scam. That's my opinion. We don't have medical insurance. We save up, and if we need to go, we have money sitting there for that. But yeah, so the total for bills, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked a lot, is $630. And then the high priority sinking funds, which are bills that are not due every month, is $120. And so we take our bills and our high priority sinking funds. So 630 plus 120 gives us a total of 750. I'm kind of just copying the template that I have next to me, so hopefully everything is correct. 750 is what this all came out to be, which is what we were working with. So that is perfect. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.